What's up? This is Squad 2440. We're following Rotator 17 video. Today we'll be moving and setting up the new tow truck shop here on the Square Farms map. We'll be using this shop for the heavy rescue, towing, and repo series here on the channel. We'll be using a variety of tow trucks, from larger ones to compact, smaller ones. Up first, we'll be going over and taking a look at the new building and the layout. Our daily driver for this series will be the 2019 Chevy 1500 Trail Boss here in dark red, and it is stock for now, but I think that we might add a lift kit and a few different things like that. We are heading out here from Morgan's Massive Motors, and we'll be making our way over there. It's a very nice shop, very big, and it's going to be pretty nice. Now, I am going to be combining all of this series into just one shop. I think that that's a pretty realistic thing to do, since many tow truck companies do a lot of repoing, towing, and they do go out to car accidents, everything like that. So that's going to be a pretty big upgrade for us, and this is just a shop that I have never used before in any of my series, which is also a big bonus for us. I would like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here and all of the different series, and I really do enjoy bringing you guys a variety of different ones for Farming Simulator 17, and I can't wait for the brand new game. But as you guys can see over here to our left, this will be our new headquarters. It's giant. We have 4 garage doors which are drive-through. We'll be parking about 8 trucks on the inside, which is a pretty big amount. Then when you do come around inside, you guys can see that we have a nice fenced-in area around back, and then we have an area over here. So all we have to do is kind of walk up. It will automatically open up. That is pretty cool. And then we'll be kind of just driving around here. So you guys can see a ton of room back here for vehicles. And then we do have this shelter, which I'm thinking we might get a little boy and semi-truck, just so we could kind of have it in case vehicles are too damaged and some of the larger ones. So I think for this one, we'll be kind of just parking up in this garage, and this will be our spot where we'll be parking our personal vehicle kind of over here inside, out of the weather, and kind of tucked away since there's a little bit of room. But I will be getting some car lifts and a few other things like that. But very exciting day for us. I can't wait to do repoing, heavy rescue, and towing here on this map. We'll be switching over, and up first we'll be bringing over the Western Star. But let's take a look at all of the different tow trucks. So up first is this Western Star twin steer Rotator. Up next we have an international medium-sized heavy wrecker. We have a Kenworth T8800 rollback. You guys can see twin steer. It does have the tow bar in the back. We have a brand new Freightliner rollback, which is pretty cool. We have the Ford F350 wrecker, a Ford F350 rollback, and then we have a Ford F550 service truck with a trailer, which we'll be using to repo all the different toys, anything like that, lawnmowers that we do have to repo. Now this will actually be the company color for us, dark blue. I really do like it a lot. You guys can see we do have a few trucks equipped with dark blue, but I will be getting all the other ones equipped within the coming days. If you do have any cool heavy rescue ideas, towing, or repoing ideas, let me know down below in the comments. This is a pretty cool series that I actually did start back in FS15. I can't wait to bring a ton of my series over to FS19 with the new graphics engine. That's going to be pretty cool, but I did name this map. This map will now be called Square Farms, which is pretty cool. We'll have a very large town, 15 farm fields, and 3 to 4 different farms, and each animal will have its own farm, which should be a pretty cool thing. Hope you guys are excited for it, and the scheduled release at the moment is the first day of spring. You guys can see that we do have this very big heavy wrecker. I mean, this is pretty cool. I really do like heavy wreckers in these larger tow trucks, and this will be perfect for those giant semi-crashes, anything like that, even just large towing. Some of the trucks we'll be putting around back also, which is not going to be that bad. And I've been getting a lot of positive support about this map. You guys have been giving me some great ideas. I am adding a lake. There's a few very cool things which I am keeping a surprise, so stay tuned for building videos on those. But you guys can see that this will be parking very nice. And then we'll be parking the international wrecker right behind it. Then we'll be parking 2 rollbacks, and then the Fords. And then the last garage will actually be the service truck. And then our personal truck is parked park behind that. So that's kind of the plan. Up next, we are here in this. I will be kind of switching out these tow mirrors by request, but you guys can see very nicely done here. I actually might look into switching out this truck in total, maybe to get a Freightliner heavy wrecker. That would be pretty cool, or even a small Kenworth day cab. So let me know your feedback, guys. What should we trade this out for? We did use this in the previous series, but this is kind of a big upgrade, and I really do enjoy doing these moving, setting up videos, because we get to move to new maps, get new trucks, new equipment, and that really does help give a variety now to our towing video, since we are on a new layout, new vehicles, and I think that that's a pretty big thing that I really do enjoy, and I've been pushing a lot lately, is different videos around the same topic. That's very big, because it won't get boring, anything like that. I would like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here on the daily videos. You guys are awesome with all of the positive feedback, and I really do appreciate it. You guys make it so nice. I post every single day, and you guys give me positive feedback each and every single day, and I really do enjoy responding to you guys. You guys give me great feedback, great comments in general, and I do love responding. I respond every single day to about 99% of the comments, which is also a big thing, and I really do enjoy interacting with you guys. So I do recommend you go over to Instagram and Twitter at Square2448. That way we could interact over there, and I do post daily. But take a look at this lineup, guys. We have both heavy wreckers here, and actually we backed up pretty close, a little too close for comfort, but I actually do kind of want to lock up some of these doors. Ooh, looks like there's a collision problem. Let's take a look. Looks like the collision won't be going, which is nice. And then up front, ooh, that looks a little too close. We might have to back up, but sometimes there are collision problems with some of the vehicles I do edit, but we'll be having to hop back in this to kind of switch over. Up next is the T8800. You guys can see very nicely done. We do have the tow bar, giant gas tanks, and I mean, this is one pretty cool vehicle. I did select the fenders to kind of be coming in black, and I did select the cab to be dark blue, which, like I was saying, will be the company color. It's very similar at night to black in a way, but it's harder to see than white, and I really do think that blue would be a pretty cool thing. But you guys can see, very nicely done. I actually showed this in my top 15 favorite Kenworth trucks, so I do recommend you go over there and check that out, because I mean, this is one pretty cool rollback, very big, and I actually haven't used this too much, so it's going to be nice to get this brand new truck for today. If you do have any cool ideas for this map, let me know down below in the comments. I am taking all of your feedback, and I will be adding those things to the map where I do see fit, and I really want this map to kind of feel like a small town, like a landscaping map, but at the same time I want it to have farm fields, which, like I was saying, we actually did do a video building the fields, which is awesome. I hope you guys go check those out, because I mean, building the fields on this map will be pretty cool, and I will actually have them scattered around the map also. But next up, we'll be backing this in, and I really do like the twin steer. That's a pretty cool feature. We'll have to stop right about here, and we'll have to open up this door. I really do appreciate all of the modders. I say this a lot, but without them I would not be able to make these epic videos and make these great tow trucks, all of the different things, even these buildings that we do get to use for all of our different shops. But I think that's probably perfect right about there. Back up just a little bit more, and this is a brand new International I worked on today, and I thought that this would be a pretty cool thing. I will have to raise up the cab just a little bit, but I mean, this thing does look pretty cool. We do have a full first-person view, which is nice, and I just really do enjoy this Freightliner. Wood Meadow Farming did a great job on it, and they actually did the majority of the trucks that we are using today, so shout out to them. They've been doing a ton on snow equipment, a few logging, and a ton of tow trucks, so I do appreciate them for all that they do here in the farming simulator community. And it actually looks like, wow, we did overdrive the street by one, which is fine, but that means we get to use this even more. But you guys can see, pretty cool. We have a rollback, we got the tow bar, and we actually do have like a control on either side, which is nice, because we do want to make sure that we are safe loading and unloading vehicles. You guys will be seeing a towing video within the next few days. Stay tuned for very, very exciting for us being here on the new map. I put so much time into it, and once the town is finalized, I will be working on all of the different features, but there's a ton more to do, and this is actually the most updated version of the map, and I believe that there's actually a newer version, but this is pretty close to the updated one. You guys can see that we're doing a pretty good job driving. This will go on the back side of that. So you guys can see I'm trying to kind of categorize how we kind of share the same bay, if you would so call it, the same kind of garage section. So that's kind of how we'll do it. Next up will be the Ford F-350s taking up one section, and then the last one will be that 550, which is very exciting for us. I thought that a service truck will be very helpful, especially if we do need to go help vehicles that aren't starting, and it will be a pretty cool repo truck at the same time, because we wouldn't expect a service truck to be repoing vehicles. That will be pretty funny. You guys can see here's the F-350 wrecker. I really do like this a lot. Compact. This is for those smaller commercial lots and those smaller just sedans, smaller SUVs, those compact cars. This will be perfect for those where we will not have to take our larger giant trucks out. And that's one of the biggest things I did kind of look for when creating the mod pack for this series. And a lot of these trucks I did edit in our private. I do apologize for that, and I hope you guys do understand. But you guys can see a ton of different things. We got a JCB dealership, Chevy, GMC, Bobcat, and I will be adding a toy dealership along with a few other things. So there's a ton of things that are on this map that I hope you guys are excited for. And then you guys can see there's plenty more that I will have to do. And you guys can see the road does not even continue, so I do have to update that. But actually I do want to show you guys, before we head out and go to our house, I do want to show you guys a few other things that are here at this shop. We'll be coming over here. We just have about I believe two more vehicles. Yeah, two more left, and then we'll be done setting up. And we'll be going over to our house, and I will be showing guys our house. I mean, it's a pretty epic house. We're now here in the Ford F-350 rollback, blacked out wheels, and I think for this one we might black it out. So let me know, guys, for a few of them, should we black them out, or should we do all of them dark blue? Now this does have great handling, which is perfect. I mean, sometimes it is a bit tricky, but this looks awesome. We do have the tow bar on the underneath, which is pretty helpful also for towing trailers. We are right now passing by the Napa dealership, and I really did strive to find buildings in a ton of different buildings, businesses. That way we will not have duplicates of buildings, or if we do, they are different colors, which is a pretty big and very realistic thing. You guys can see that this F-350 is pretty loud. It is a Power Stroke, one of the newer engines, but I believe that this is like a 2008 model year cab. Not exactly sure on the cab, but I really do like it. Wow, we just overdrove the turn. Not the best thing to do, kind of backing up as we are driving. And we're actually right across from a tractor repair shop, which is perfect because they can repair all the farm equipment and we can repair everything else. But you guys can see on this side we have another gate, and then we actually have a gas tank, our own diesel tank. You guys can see diesel. That is awesome. No longer having to go to the gas stations, but if we do end up needing to, we do have a card where we'll just kind of swipe it and then it will charge our company. Like we're saying, guys, the name of this map will be Square Farms. That is one epic map name that one of you guys did create. I do appreciate it. Up next, we are here in the Ford F-550, one of my most favorite Ford trucks, and I really wish that we could get Ford F-550, this exact cab, but without the bed. I am going to be looking into that a ton now, just because right now the cab is connected with the bed, and I think that it will be a very cool thing if we do not have it connected, because I can make some pretty cool trucks, and I will definitely look into it, because this, like I was saying, one of my favorite trucks, and if we could just have the cab separate, I could do some pretty cool things with it. Now for this trailer, I did get the blacked out rims. I thought that that would be a pretty cool thing to add, and we'll be keeping the trailer along with the truck indoors. And if we do get more tow trucks, we'll most likely move this to that other smaller building at our facility. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going awesome, and I hope yours is too. And I hope that my videos do brighten up your day if you are having one of those days. But overall, very excited for all of the videos coming, and I can't wait for some of the very big surprises coming here in 2018, along with the release of Farming Simulator 2019, which is going to be pretty cool. You guys just see, I did have to circle around it just because we were not going to be able to make that. But take a look back, guys. We got the Ford F-550 in here. Now there's actually like an office area. We can't go in it, but you guys can see that looks pretty good. We're kind of be closing up the shop now, and then we'll be heading back and taking a look at our house. Now I do get a few comments asking me to start from our house, and for these setup videos I find it a little bit easier and a little bit better off to start out at the dealership with everything, and then we'll kind of go back at the end of today. But as you guys can see, we actually did switch from a Toyota Tacoma in our previous towing repoing series to a Chevy 1500. This is a 2019 model year. You cannot even buy a 2019 off the lot at the moment until I believe late summer most likely. But I mean, that is pretty cool, and I do appreciate Punkadillon and his modding team for releasing this epic truck, and I do recommend you go check out his YouTube channel. We'll be closing up the shop. We always do want to make sure it is secure, and I will actually be getting a kind of door for this, but you guys can see, very nicely done, and I will be using this probably for the lowboy and semi-truck once we do get those. We'll be hopping back here in the Trail Boss. Now, like we're saying, one pretty cool vehicle, really do like a lot. It is AO baked, and this thing does look awesome. We'll be heading out here from our shop. Now, our house is a pretty far drive. I actually do want to go over here. We do have a volunteer station right next to us, which is also pretty cool. I do recommend you go check out the Fire Rescue series. It is a pretty cool series where we just switched over here to the Square Farms map. You guys can see that on the front of this truck we do have a pretty cool LED light bar. We'll be using that at night, and I don't believe that we can use that while we are driving here on the roads because of how bright it is, but we'll definitely do some off-roading, something cool like that. And yesterday we actually did take this camping and go off-roading, so that is pretty cool. Now you guys can see that there are a few bugs here on the map, but other than that, I mean, I did a pretty good job so far passing by the storage units, just trying to kind of show you guys all the different things. And take a look at that, guys. Over there to our right is where we bought this 2019 Chevy 1500 at the Chevy dealership. I mean, that is one very large dealership. You guys can actually see in there, there's a floating gas tank, which I will have to kind of work on, and a few other things. But we are just about to arrive back here at our house. It's this giant one over here, 3-car garage, giant house, and then we have a detached 3-car garage, so we might actually keep a tow truck here at our house. Let me know if we should do that, and I think we'll be probably parking this up. No, let's park it up in over here. We'll definitely kind of fill up these garages. I really want this to feel very realistic, have things in the garages like mowers, equipment, tools, everything like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video setting up the brand new Heavy Rescue towing and repo shop here on the Square Farms map. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.